G'day, I'm Dr. Harry Cooper. Welcome to 54 Red Gully Road, Boral Creek. This has been our home for something like 9 years after I left Tasmania. The house was built by G.J. Gardner. It's a wonderful home, sitting on top of what is a very low hill, I suppose. You've got a commanding view over the whole property, which is why it was put where it is. It's a brick veneer home, large home, features big entertainment areas, and we've made maximum use of the outside. The pool is 15 metres long. It's a salt pool, and I'm telling you, we've had many enjoyable days out at that pool. The gardens surround the whole property. We had dogs running in this area around here, and they needed the room. The property is divided into 22 horse paddocks. We had Welsh ponies. Our stud name was Arcadian. And at one stage, we were breeding something like 12 to 15 foals a year. There's plenty of shedding on the property. There's a large machinery shed and hay barn alongside. Many smaller sheds as well, where I house my poultry. On top of that, there's a round yard, 2 stables, a washroom and a tack room, all with water reticulated. There are something like 22 individual paddocks on the property. Everyone has water reticulated. They're all serviced by central laneways. You can move a horse from one paddock to another single-handedly. That's the way it was set up. For those of you who enjoy gardening, there's a massive orchard. It contains a whole variety of stone fruit, apples, nashi pears. They grow like you wouldn't believe here. And some unusual things too, like finger limes. And yes, believe it or not, we've even got custard apples. Now, if you're into growing your own food, as we were, I've got a large veggie garden. It's all raised beds to save your back, of course. Water runs right around the whole garden, so just spray irrigation, easy to use. Have a look at the rhubarb, because that hasn't been touched in months, but look out for the chilies. They're red hot, or I should say, they're yellow hot. It's a great place to live because everything is relatively close. If you head out west, you end up at Gloucester, a lovely area, and you go through Cranback. And if those names sound familiar, they are, because that was the route of the original Pacific Highway going back something like 50 odd years ago. Just slightly to your left, if you like, or slightly north, you end up Wingham, a beautiful old town. Absolutely magnificent. Scottish heritage, a lovely place to visit, some great little cafes in there. Keep going to Taree, 20 to 25 minutes away. Keep going past Taree and head to the coast. Probably 30, 35 minutes, you end up at Manning Point. And again, a lovely area if you want to access the beaches. To get to Sydney, if you drive from here, about 4 hours, give or take 10, 20 minutes, depending on the traffic. You can fly out of Taree Airport, that's relatively quick, or you can drive further north. About an hour or so will take you to Port Macquarie Airport, and from there to Sydney in under an hour. Plenty of services available again once this COVID-19 situation settles down. We've had a wonderful time living here, but it was time to move on simply because we ran out of room. So as I said, we've gone further north, taken everything with us and left the property to you. We hope that you get as much enjoyment out of living here as we did.